Barbie Ferreira. And we're gonna learn how to behave. Food is such a weighted topic for women.
I've gotten a lot of hate from people who want to shame my eating habits based on my weight.
So I'm on a journey to see if it's possible to have a healthy relationship with food in a society that has only toxic messages towards women and their eating habits. Speaking of food, I'm gonna go meet up with Miki Sudo, a 4-time champion of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. A woman who says, fuck it, you can eat the shit out of some food on TV. And guess what? I'm gonna go eat the shit out of some food on camera for your viewing pleasure. You sadistic fuck. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm incredibly interested in you. How did you get into competitive eating?
My friends had gone into a restaurant and they took on this 12-pound Vietnamese noodle soup, like this pho eating challenge. So anyway, it was up to 1,500 and something. And my friends had tried it and failed. And so the next day, without any practice or preparation, I was successful.
So you ate the 12-pound noodle the first time? Just like,
yeah.
Did you expect to?
I always knew that I had like a big appetite. But I just figured I had an hour to do this thing. 12 pounds can't be that much.
Are there any like stereotypes that people project on you because you're a competitive eater?
Well, I think one of the questions that I get asked a lot is like, how do you stay so thin? And the thing is, I really don't. I mean, I go from like 125 to 145 and beyond. We're not magical. We don't just eat a lot and stay thin.
So would you say competitive eating has helped you kind of just let your body fluctuate and it's okay?
Exactly. Am I at my fittest point? No, but I have to be okay with that.
What's a poop like after you eat all that stuff?
The thing is, like, the foods that we eat in competition aren't really high in fibers. I would just say my daily creations are more epic in that regard, because I eat a lot of kale. Kale turns green, so like sometimes, you know, the Loch Ness Monster isn't like the only big green thing that lives in the water.
True.
And sometimes you just have to snap a picture and send it to your best friend. No.
So we're gonna go eat the pizza competitively, aren't we?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so how many pizzas should we order?
Go big or go home.
We'll take 6.
6 large 5?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you.
What have I got myself into?
I know, what are you doing to me?
So what should you do? Should you just eat one pie and see how fast you can eat it?
You brought the challenge, you brought it. It's been brought. Oh no.
Oh God.
Right, let's go Barbie. Oh, they're really good. Oh. Sad.
I didn't even do that well, you know?
You're great.
No, I did it! So I only ate 4 slices, and that is disappointing. That's very disappointing. I know I can do better because I know I've eaten a full pizza pie once or 10 times in my life. One of the women who I look up to the most is Jessamyn Stanley. Jessamyn Stanley is a yoga teacher who defies tons of stereotypes about the yoga community. She's a big girl, a fat, just like I. What I'm looking to learn from Jessamyn is how to let go of the fear of not being good enough and how she overcomes her own insecurities when it comes to that kind of stuff.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. So when did you get into teaching?
I'd been posting pictures of my yoga practice on Instagram. The responses I was getting, it was mostly people being like, I didn't know fat people could do yoga. And through that, I had people all over the world being like, come teach me, come teach me. Like, there's clearly a thirst for like another way of understanding this practice. It doesn't have anything to do with like bodily ability. It doesn't have anything to do with what you look like or how much money you have. All that matters is that you can breathe. If you can breathe, you can practice yoga.
Allow the breath to fit into every tight space, every crevice, every crack of your being.
How do you deal with people constantly having to ask you about your dietary habits or your health?
You totally hit on one of the most important things to me, which is like, do you really care about my dietary habits? Mind your business. People think that they can hide behind this idea of, well, I'm worried about your health, or you're promoting unhealthy lifestyles for other people. You're promoting unhealthy lifestyles for people.
You're out here exercising, showing people how to do yoga, but like, what can we do to win? Like,
and I do think that there are ways that we can go about creating a healthier world, but fat shaming people and diet shaming people or whatever, it's just not the way to go about it. You feel like you can't even talk about the fact that you wanted a fucking two-piece. Like,
I feel this immense like judgment whenever I want any kind of fast food, and I have to be like, hey, I don't eat it. I have to like immediately come after it.
Exactly.
But like, it's like, why do I feel the need to explain myself if I want some nuggets?
The whole thing just comes down to belittling, because it's like you want to make people feel like they're not strong, like they're not powerful. I've tried many diets in my life, mostly just Weight Watchers, but how negative the self-shame can be, the diet, I mean, the food is fuel and it takes care of you. Like you need it.
You can't tell someone's health just by looking at them. That's not how it works. Are you a doctor? I don't think so, and if you are, well, you still can't do that, so gotcha there.